G'day viewers and welcome to Xrissart. This is a continuation of a mixing skin tone study with PanPastels and pastel pencils for details. In this demonstration I show you how I mix colours to make dark olive. This is not a step-by-step tutorial, but an information sharing video where I give you an idea of the colour choices I make to mix dark olive skin type. This skin type study is for beginners and just a level above. I've put together a group of pan colours which I think would be great for dark olive skin type and have listed them in the description box below. Now of course these colours are not set in stone and other artists may select other colours, so this is my selection. Perhaps you may have other colours which you may use. I would dearly like for you to mention them in the comment section below. I'm using the same reference throughout these studies as I'm just emphasising the colour mixing action or process. So I'm getting to know this lady very well, and of course I've given her a nickname as well. She is Miss Dark Olive. Miss Dark Olive. She will join Miss Ebony, Miss Porcelain and Miss Pale Gold, and I will link the previous studies done so far. By the time I finish all of these studies, I will have a good handle of what pans to include in my skin tone palette set of colours. But this is just me, of course. PanPastel, the company, have their own portrait set, and you should check their website and see what suggestions they have. Of course, this is not a sponsored video, but just an information sharing on my part. I have included 5 steps when painting with PanPastels. They are: number 1, prepare mixing palette with the appropriate pan colours. Number 2, block in lights and darks with Sofft Tools sponges. Number 3, build layers and get ready to refine areas with small Sofft Tool applicators and other tools. Number 4, refine areas with small bristle brush. And number 5, apply pastel pencils to fine areas for polish and sparkle. I'm always playing and practicing and always trying to think outside the square. If you don't play, you won't be able to discover new techniques. With me, I find I achieve the best results in my paintings when I've played and practiced. The question to ask is, what if I mix this colour and that colour? What do I get? And I'm always using other tools and techniques, anything that will give the result I'm looking for. So long as it's archival, there's no wrong or correct way of approaching painting ideas. You may have noticed in the beginning of this video I listed the main colours in which I mix to make dark olive. You will also have noticed I use a colour guide, of which I will link in the notes below. I use this guide to mix colours, and remember, it's only a guide. The art supplies I use are PanPastels, pastel pencils, Sofft Tool applicators, and all sorts of bristle brushes, kneaded eraser, masking film to protect the areas I don't want painted, glacé paper, and last but not least, Pastelmat. I almost always use what I call a mixing palette, which is 110 GSM cartridge paper. The action and/or process resembles a watercolour or oil painting palette, and a tool I can't do without. Additionally, I also mix on my painting surface. It just depends what my subject area needs. Okay, so Miss Dark Olive, you can see she's going through what we call in art terms the ugly stage, quote unquote. Almost every artist uses this term. Here, all I'm doing is picking up pan colours to mix and make new colours, all the way gently building layers and paying attention to the values. I will keep on adjusting, moving, pastel, blending with all kinds of tools. If you were to ask me which is the most important tool or tools for mixing, I would say I have two, and that would be my makeshift mixing palette. I don't think you'll ever see me without it. And another tool which I can't be without is my small 1/8 of an inch angular synthetic bristle brush. It has many purposes apart from applying the pastel. I use it to blend in very small areas. I also use it after I've applied pastel pencil, which you may see me do from time to time. Another thing to note when applying PanPastel on Pastelmat, your first handful of layers will be blotchy. Just keep on working. Pastelmat can sustain many layers. If you find you've applied too much pastel, use your kneaded eraser and gently dab areas to pull excess pastel layers without damaging the surface. I've said this on many occasions and I will continue to say it. The reason I use all of these different tools is because I want to get the most out of the PanPastels. I usually take this medium to about 80 to 90% of the time through my paintings. Many artists will use pans for a base, which is terrific, but then applying other mediums such as soft pastel, pastel pencils, coloured pencil, just to name a few. This is the beauty of this medium, the way it behaves with other mediums. Not to mention, they are highly pigmented and the light fast information is on the back of each pan. Another thing to remember, the bristle brushes are slower than the Sofft Tools, so keep that in mind when playing with this technique. Here you see me use Sofft Tool applicators, which I feel is an absolute necessity. Covering large areas quickly and the ability to blend and mix colours is so important. I hope this has been a little helpful. I invite you to share this video, subscribe if you would like to see more videos as I upload them, and look out for more skin tone videos in the future. My name is Chrissy. Thanks for watching and keep on keeping on.